Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for April 2018. I'm so glad that you could join me. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Venus. Just trying to think if I feel any other planets. Doesn't really mean anything. But I am feeling Venus strong. So if your Venus is in Virgo, or your Virgo is in Venus, I have feeling message is going to be for you. Also, those who are just intuitively guided to click on the station, chances are by your own guides, by your angels, your soul family. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so this is an intuitive read, and we are looking at the energies for Virgo. April 2018. Today is the 2nd. April 2nd. All right. Do one more shuffle. And let's begin. Okay, so we are using the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue. And where's my other deck? Oh, that's so weird. I put my deck behind me. And then we're going to use the Tarot Illuminato for actually part of the spread. And then we'll use Crystal Vision for clarifiers. Crystal Vision. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to shuffle for all your cards. All right. What does Virgo need to know? What's coming up for Virgo? We have the 7 of Swords as our first card. I don't know, some of you might be in the middle of something and find that you need to stop. Find that you need to stop and, this may be like a business proposal. Something, it just feels like something coming to you. And it's not that you shouldn't go ahead with it, but there's something you need to stop and look at. I'm wondering if a few of you okay. I feel like there's a few of you, probably a lot of you actually, myself included. I am Virgo, a Virgo sun. Something feels like I just have to hold back for a moment. Now, this may be due to Mercury retrograde, which goes direct, I believe, on the 15th. But it does feel like something I need to look at. So it's something I don't want to rush something through. Okay? It may be asking you wait till Mercury goes direct if it has anything to do with communication. Even, if you are bringing out, let's say, some type of technical, technical? Is that the word? Well, okay, so if you're, let's say you're developing an app or software, something in that area that you then want, it feels like then you want to present, either you're presenting to the world or to a boss or to someone. It's not that you're being told not to do it. Just take a moment, okay? Let's get the other cards. We have the Fool. Beautiful. Called the Dreamer in this deck, which I like that name. I'm definitely a dreamer. We have the Seven of Wands. So we have two sevens here. We have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is falling under the Seven of Swords. So I feel like what this is saying, again, for those who are trying to produce something, and whether you're giving it to the world or to a boss, or however you're going to do it. I like that the High Priestess is here. And I like that the Fool is here because they're both looking at that. Okay? This can be even with a person wanting to communicate with someone. And it can be difficult. I definitely feel like this is talking about Mercury retrograde. Because I feel like the Fool is saying, we have the patience here. We need to be a little bit patient, right? Then the Fool is looking at the Seven of Swords. So we want to look at this Fool for a second. The Fool, number one, we know does not carry baggage. Okay, so I think what may happen here is, again, whatever this project is, or person, something you're working towards, I feel like why you're being asked to have patience at this moment, because something is coming along, something you can add to this, or some type of information. And I mean, with the High Priestess here, it's like this is a gut call. Like your intuition is definitely going to let you know when it's time to take off. Okay, let's get the rest of the cards out. I keep saying I'm not going to talk until all the cards on the board, but that never happens. We have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups. In this deck, I'm reading the word here, missing an opportunity. Missing an opportunity. Open your eyes to the possibility. Definitely connected back here again. And this is why, again, I felt like there's patience needed, because something is coming to you to help you. Okay, this is to help, not to hinder. That is going to move you ahead. I'm looking at the word leap, and I feel like it's like leaps and bounds. This could be something to do with your spirituality also. It could be anything to do with healing. So, this could certainly be with love too, because it is the Four of Cups that's bringing us this message. So this can also be with love. I can see a lot of different things here. All right, we got one more card. So we got 14 above on the first line, which would be a 5. 5 to me is current. So this is about current situations right now. I don't know why I keep shuffling like that. And then we have the 8 of Wands. Beautiful. You have a little bit of everything here. The only thing you don't have so far is Earth. So you definitely have, Wands is also, to me, spiritual, right? Sometimes it's help moving forward with spirit. Did that make sense? Anyway, I love that you have this energy, especially your outgoing energy. Real quick, 8, 12, 14, which is a 5. Wow, so we have 2 5s. 8, 9, 10, 14. Yep, 5 and 5. Very interesting. And then the Tarot Illuminati is going to be part of this spread. It's funny, I have 2 7s bookending the Fool. The Fool is looking at the 7 of Swords, has his back to the 7 of Wands. So, I like that because what I feel with his back to the 7 of Wands, this is about other people. This is about other people's beliefs, other people's ideas, on your life, right? On what you should be doing with your life, the direction you should go. This can be other people's beliefs. You know, you can be very spiritual but not be religious. That would be me, you know. Spiritualism, that type of energy. But someone is disagreeing. Someone is almost like someone's trying to stop you. But I feel that with you looking, you're looking at the 7 of Swords, that this is what you're paying attention to. So you're starting to let this go. You're starting, I feel like you're, how do I say this? Like, you know, you have conviction behind your ideas. You have conviction behind your movement. I feel like for some of you, this is a new way of being, like a new way of feeling. You're feeling strong. My God, Virgo, we deserve this energy, right? This is about you having control over your life versus other people. Or you even paying attention to other people's ideas. I shouldn't say ideas because it's more of that energy of feeling like you need to defend yourself, right? I need to defend what I want to do next, when really it's nobody's business but your own here. And I love that your back is to this now. So you are looking at, you know, you're taking that moment, you're looking at what's going on right. It's definitely going on right now in your life, okay? Definitely right now. And it's just asking you to pull back for a moment. But then you're going to start moving. Remember that you're only pulling back. I feel like it's partly because of Mercury retrograde, but I also feel like you're pulling back because the universe wants to deliver something to you. And to catch it. You know, if it's a little miracle coming in, to be able to catch it, your eyes need to be wide open. You need to be in the present energy. Okay? Especially with the Fool showing up here right in the middle. I need to be present. My answers lie in the present moment. Okay? Nothing within the past is really beneficial to this next move for some of you. And that just means this is not about looking at my past hurts and, you know, no, this is not about that. This is not about going deep. This is simply something that the universe wants to bring your way on something that's already developing. Okay, so it's already developing. You already have plans in action, let's say. You may not have, you know, it for some of you could even be your own insecurities. Like, I'm not ready to move yet. Okay, I don't want to get too far off though, because this is definitely going to be a gut call. And that's why you need to be in the present moment, because when this comes in, there's movement. There's movement. Oh, let me bring that down. Alright, so let's put the, let's get the Tarot Illuminato on top of here. You know what, while I'm shuffling, I want to ask those who read. I was thinking of purchasing John Holland's, oh my gosh, I just forgot the name of it. His oracle cards. Spirit of the Heart? I don't know. If you've ever used them, I guess I'm really looking at his 2 original decks, I suppose they are. I would love to hear your opinion of them. I almost bought them today, but decided to wait. Okay, one more shuffle. And we're going to put Illuminato. Wow, nice spread. By the way, the 7 of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So we have the 7 of Swords twice. So we have to pay attention to that, right? So there's just something that I'm just going to say up until Mercury goes direct, which I believe is the 15th. I'd probably even wait a couple days past that. But this time period, so from, let's say, from now to the 15th, 16th, this time period is about looking at something. Something that you have in the works. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get our cards here. You have 2 cards that are really asking for your patience. That are asking you to just look at what you're doing, look at what you're thinking. Well, hello. We have the 10 of Pentacles on the 7 of Swords. Wow. We have the Empress on the Fool, which is quite beautiful. You know, the Empress is the giver of our epiphanies. She's the one who takes these epiphanies, nurtures them long enough to then bring them to the world. So this, I feel like for some of you, like this started with an idea. And it's definitely showing that, yes, you should go with this. You should definitely go with what you're thinking at this point. Is thinking the right word. Yeah. Okay, but so what this is telling me, I feel, is that you're on the right path. It's not about right or wrong here. It's more about timing. Okay? And that's it. It's about timing. We have the Prince of Pentacles. Well, so here comes that offer. And it's coming on the 7 of Wands, which is very interesting. And then look at that. I have the 8 of Wands again. But it's coming on the High Priestess. You know, what does this mean? Delays are over. Movement, sudden movement, quick movement, intensity. You know, many times I feel like this is downloads from the universe coming in, and the Empress is about then taking those ideas, nurturing them, right? For the period that it needs, you know, it's the nurturing it, building it up, getting ready, just like you would a child. Getting ready to present it to the world. I may not know everything, right? But I have this brilliant idea. I have this epiphany that comes to me out of nowhere. And I feel like this has already happened. Okay. So you're probably in that time period where it's not quite time to give birth to these ideas or even to this relationship. But that's coming. And very clearly, how are you going to know? It is through your intuition. It's through your gut. You'll feel this energy. It's almost like spirit, I don't know, blowing on, like this wind blowing in your face that it's okay, the time has come. It's time for movement. So I love that we have the Empress, right? And I feel like what's going on is the Prince of Pentacles, this offer, what I'm presenting, is coming from the Empress. Again, it could be something to do with your spirituality. It could certainly be about soulmates, that type of energy. But this is about now it's time to move. Eight, 9, 10. Wow. Comes to a 1. Okay, let's get the rest of our cards. Okay, so we're looking at the 4 of Cups now. You know, and this can be the energy for some of you where you're just, you're kind of bored, you know, bored in your life. At the Prince of Cups. So the High Priestess is telling us this energy that's coming in, it's coming in towards us. It's definitely coming from love. Now, it can be from a person or the love of what I do, you know, the love of where I live, that type of thing. So it's moving you into this. It kind of feels like an adventure because I feel like you're going from one way where, you know, oh, let's put it this way. If this is you up here and you are waiting to present your idea, present your baby to the world, to your boss, to your partner, however it is. Well, first of all, it's got the 10 of Pentacles on top of that. So it's definitely showing me that yes, this, I don't know, man. I just feel whatever this is, it's rock solid. It's, okay, it's going to be rock solid. I don't know that it is right at this moment. Because right now I feel like we're sitting in a period of the timing just being off. And I honestly feel like that's the main problem, if we want to call it a problem. However, it then puts you in this 10 of Pentacles energy. I mean, you want to talk about grounded. It's saying that this is something that financially you can live off of. Financially, you can really take this anywhere. Yeah, it's just weird because it's like, stop. Not right yet. I mean, now is not the time. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And then, bam, it shows up. And once it shows up, whatever the universe is bringing to you or will show you the direction to, then it's time for movement. Very quickly, time for movement. And then comes the Prince of Cups. Okay, that's too many. I just want one. One card, please. One last card. You know, and this could be why also you're being asked to look over something right now, because when the timing is right, things will be moving very quickly. So it's almost like now is giving you the opportunity to rehash, replan, make sure all my I's are dotted, my T's are crossed. Eight of Swords. Wow. Okay. All right. So we're going to start card by card. All right. So we're going to look at the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles on top. And we're going to use the Crystal Vision as clarifiers. You know, the Ten of Pentacles to me also represents wisdom, like having a lot of wisdom, feeling grounded within myself, feeling grounded within my circumstances, within my home life, with the people around me. All right. So tell me more about the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. Seven of Swords and Ten of Pentacles. What more can you tell us? The King of Cups. I have the Six of Cups. I have the Five of Pentacles. And I have the Seven of Cups. Oh boy. You know, what can I say? The Six of Cups here next to the King of Cups. The King of Cups is, you know, when he's operating out of his light, let's say. He is very giving, very loving. Definitely represent unconditional love, much like the Empress. This is about a heart that's wide open. No matter what, you know, no matter what has happened in our life, at this point, it's about a heart being wide open. Now, is it wide open, or are we working towards that? It may be part of it. And then with the Six of Cups next to that, you know, for some of you, this is past energy, someone from the past. You know, and it's funny because when I do a reading and I get the Six of Cups, I always think, oh boy, here we go, someone from the past. And sometimes I'll think it comes up too often. But in reality, there are so many who really want someone from the past. I know this from my personal readings. Thousands and thousands and thousands of them. I have to write a book. I keep telling myself that. But anyway, so it's very realistic to see it often. So we have someone possibly returning. And if this is someone that you've been waiting for, it's definitely about timing. The timing has not been right. And even if you, let's say, got together for a little bit and then broke up, and got together and broke up, it's because the timing isn't right. Now, it's not because the universe is just saying, well, the time's not right. There's something that needs to be looked at, okay? There's something, there's definitely something that you need to look at. And it's coming from Swords, so it could be the way I communicate. It can be, excuse me, the way I use my words. Okay. The way words were used towards you. There's a few of you who you feel feels to me like there's a few of you who you feel like you've never won, which is, well, I have to say it like I hear it. You feel like you never won your mother's love, your mother's approval. Well, with the Seven of Wands here, it could even be your mother who could be harsh with her words. I hate to say that, but so what you're doing is you're carrying that around with you. So what you're literally doing is you're taking someone else's belief of you and becoming that. You're living that. I'm going off subject a little bit here, but somebody needs to hear this. There is, I feel like your mother had a hard time communicating. Okay, let's even break this down a little bit further. I feel like, when you were young, your material world was fine. So, you grew up, it feels like middle to upper class. There's enough money in the house, the clothes, you got to buy, I don't know, your designer labels or what have you. It's almost that energy of everyone thinking, outsiders thinking this is the perfect home, the perfect family, yet it wasn't. I'm not, I want to say I'm not feeling abuse, but this is kind of, because it is with, okay, I'm going too deep. Here's the thing. You're literally becoming what you were fearful of or what you disliked the most about what you've been told about yourself. And I do feel like it's coming from your mother, past or living. You need to think about this, okay? If this is you, even a little bit, think about it, because that is your block, okay? This is what it's telling me. Those who are experiencing this is your block. This is what's holding you back, because you may not even realize how much you've taken on that belief. I don't feel like the mother is past, to be honest. I feel like this is someone still with you. Probably not living with you, but definitely lets their opinion be known. Okay, let's move off of that. Okay, I forgot what I was doing here for a second. I just went into a daze. Alright, so we're looking at the 7 and the 10 here. So the King of Cups, the 6 of Cups, possibly someone coming back. I feel like, could it be a water sign? Absolutely. We have the King of Cups here. But remember, it doesn't have to be. So this person could be someone who's coming back. What that's telling me, it's someone who now has an open heart. Someone who's showing up like a king. Someone who's prepared. But are you? That's the thing. Are you? Because you still carry some fear. Well, I just kind of feel like for some of you, you may have lived with this person. But I definitely feel like there was prior flirting. I do. I feel like there was prior flirting with other people. Now, it could have been you flirting with other people or them. And I just want to take one more card, and I just want to know, well, what's the advice here? What's the advice then? Should we move forward with this? What's the advice? I feel like you do move forward. You know, I have 1, 5, and then I have 6, 7. So that's definitely movement. Now, again, you could have lived with this person before, and you guys are going to try again. Why am I not getting one card? Well, no. Okay. Wow. I didn't want that many cards, but they're all up, so we have to take them. Okay, so my question was, what is the advice here with this person coming back? Do we take it on or do we not? Definitely see the prior action, right? The reason why we broke up. Okay, so the advice moving forward. So we do have the Fool looking right back. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Hangman. The Unknown card. And then Major Arcana Death, which is card Scorpio. So we do have the King of Cups here and Death. So chances are this may be a Scorpio for you or a water sign. All right. So again, the advice is that you will be moving forward, but yet it is, again, about patience. It's like something in the sky is waiting, not waiting. There's some kind of planetary action that I feel is going to happen. And could it be Mercury retrograde? I don't know. But I feel like something planetary happens. You know, I guess if you're an astrologer, maybe you can let us know, other than Mercury retrograde or Mercury going direct, is there anything major happening in the sky? And I do feel like it is around mid-April. I don't feel like this is, I have to wait till the end of the month. So, I don't know. I know, I'm asking you guys now. It's like interactive readings. Okay, so anyway, something's going to happen. I know that. Something's going to happen. It's going to affect the energy. Probably for all of us in one way or another. And I can tell you, it's like, not yet. Not yet. You know, and then I have the Unknown card here. Which sometimes I hate when it comes out. You know, because I want to know. But she is holding out her crystal ball. You know, I feel like the energy here is connected to the Empress and the High Priestess. And I feel like what this is saying is, you know, we're talking about a lot of present energy right now. We're not even really looking at the past in this reading, and I kind of like that. But we're talking about present energy. And I feel like she's jumping on the bandwagon. Like, keep yourself present. Keep your mind as clear as you can. Because whatever this energy is coming through, you're going to intuitively feel it. Now, if you're someone who you feel like, I don't know whether I can trust my intuition, I can't tell the difference, you're going to feel this in your gut. You're going to know. Okay? You're going to feel it. Don't try to think it away. Because I feel like there's a slight risk that you may overanalyze it. Like we do with many signs that we get. Nah, that can't be real. It is. So, we are going to have answers. We are going to have guidance. But my dears, it's coming from the gut. This is not a month of being in our heads. Oh, well, especially with Mercury retrograde again. And I think Saturn's in retrograde, which is very restrictive, so I should really look this shit up, right? Okay. You know, and you have the Hangman here, too. And I definitely feel what this is saying is if you have someone from the past coming back, or listen, you may be going back to them. It may be you who is initiating this whole thing. What it's saying is just know what you're doing. If you, let's say, have not communicated with this person, but you're thinking of doing it now, just be careful, okay? Because I feel like your words could get away from you, or it could be one of those conversations where then you hang up and you're like, what the hell did I say? What was I thinking? That type of thing. And I don't feel like it will destroy anything, but it certainly will add more time. Okay, let's keep going. We'll find out. I'm sure it'll come out. Probably come out in this Prince. Alright, let's look at the Fool with the Empress. The Fool with the Empress. Beautiful energy. The Fool, all about the present moment. All about adventure. It's almost like the Fool is like waiting on the Seven of Swords, like, when can I move? When? Soon. I am definitely feeling like if you are starting a business again, or any kind of project that you need to present to someone else, read it over, look it over, cross your eyes, and dot your T's. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe it's within the wording. If you're dealing with a contract, look at the wording, word by word. I have the Ten of Wands. Well, I kind of like that because, this is just talking about a path that you've been on. You know, the Ten of Wands is a path, I feel, many times where we're carrying other people's burdens along with our own. So it can be quite the journey, a difficult journey, but a journey that needed to be taken. Maybe part of the lesson within it is, especially with the Seven of Wands here, that this next opportunity, this next adventure, it is about you, about putting you first. If this is business, and however that is for you, it's showing me success. It's showing me that you will do very well. Wasn't easy to get there, but is it ever? You know what I'm saying? Like, something really, really good can take quite a long time to develop. For some of you, this could be going to college, you know, and graduating. And listen, you may have a beautiful, unexpected opportunity come your way. What it's showing me is those who have put in the work. Just feels like your reward now. So I do feel like for some of you, you've been working hard towards this idea. Like you received an epiphany. You know it's the right thing to do. You're working, you know, when you're working on this project, you know it's the right thing. Doesn't mean you have it all figured out. But look, 10 of Pentacles, or the 10 of Wands, you're just about there. And maybe this is what we're hanging on to. Like we're almost there. Almost there. Hold on, excuse me 1 second. The 2 of Swords. So here comes a decision. 2 Swords can also be a very spiritual card. It's definitely a card that asks you to pay attention to your intuition. It's also a healing card, though. I often feel healing within it. Like, yes, I am faced with, let's say, a crossroads. But through this, you know, I even feel like the end of this journey is about now the healing process of all these wands that you've had to carry, right? And you're moving into the healing process. The ability to understand and then let go, that type of thing. But it's moving you forward. It's moving you forward, and a decision has to be made. I do feel for a few of you, like you've been, like you knew this decision had to be made. It doesn't have to be made, but there, well, I mean, kind of. But I feel like you knew about it. For a few of you, you may be working within the shadow. What does that mean? You may be working with people and helping other people deal with their shadow aspect, or what they think is their shadow aspect. Does that make sense? Because it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you know, this could be graduating from college and going into psychology, psychiatrist. Past life regression, like things like that. In some way, you're helping other people heal. And I feel like this is for those who, I don't know, I know it's what, April. So, well, I guess school is going to be out soon. And maybe that's why we're still in this 10. Okay, well, I just feel like if you're in that field and you're going to school, there's going to be a beautiful opportunity that's going to come to you. And I feel like the money's going to be good. But I feel like down the road, it's going to be fantastic. So it's almost like I'm paying my dues here, right? Like I'm going in as the apprentice, so to speak. And I'm getting paid as the apprentice. But down the road, I then turn into the master and I make that money. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, which has come out in every single reading, I believe. Alright, so, you know, we started with the Fool, the Dreamer. And, you know, look how he's like breaking through that veil, right? Breaking through the veil. In a way, it's really, you know, he's just really being birthed, especially with the Empress on him. It's like she's giving birth to this Fool. He's breaking through that veil. And then going somewhere. So let's look. So we have the Ten of Wands mirrored by the Seven of Pentacles. And in between is this decision. This is something you've been waiting for. I don't know why, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like for some of you, you've been praying for something to come to you. I shouldn't say come to you, possibly end, right? Seven of Pentacles is the seeds of intention we've already planted. And this is now a period of planning. Right, so we plant that seed of intention. We know, without a shadow of a doubt, it will come back to us. I don't know. Virgo, I feel kind of stumped here. Why am I so stumped? 17, 18, 19. Ooh. So I have the Five of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Swords. And I am taking on the Empress and the Fool because I'm feeling a little stuck in this energy. So we know that a hard time in your life is coming to an end. Now, I do know it's like you're going to be faced with a crossroads. Okay? Do I go right? Do I go left? It feels like this crossroad, other than what I'm working on right now is the time for me to look anything over. Give it one more look. Even if this is you trying to manifest someone back into your life. I feel like it's like one more look. Make sure it's what you want, that type of energy. I shouldn't have said make sure that's what you want, because I do feel that you know what you want. But for some reason, I don't know, I feel like you're not believing it. Alright, so we have the Five of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So the Five of Cups would tell me that your mind is still in the past. Three of Cups, very seldom do I feel like this is someone cheating. But I do kind of feel like, you know, I hate to use the word cheating here, because I feel more of like a flirting type of energy versus like a cheater. It could have happened, but I'm not feeling that. But I'm definitely feeling someone was a little flirty. This is showing me that you do want this person back, though, because this is still where your focus is at. But there's something that needs to be cleared up here. I feel like if you move forward with this person, because I do feel like this person is going to come in, or you into their life, however it's going to happen. Remember, again, I feel like it's unexpected. And the Page of Swords, first thing I think of is the beginning may be a little challenging. But it's nothing that we can't handle. She is a sword. And the page, so this could very well be talking about, for a lot of us, waiting until Mercury retrograde is direct. Alright, I want to look at the Prince of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. I feel like I'm kind of all over the place. I have the Three of Wands, beautiful. So this potential offer that's coming in. And I feel like whatever this offer is, for many of you, it's allowing you to move away. Whether I'm physically moving, but somehow I'm moving away from taking on other people's burdens, taking on their beliefs. You're feeling strong within yourself. That alone could be part of what the holdup is, right? But this is about optimism. So if there's something that's going to come in that gives you a whole new way of looking at things, even a whole new way of being. You know, she doesn't know what lies ahead, but she's optimistic. She is someone who definitely says her affirmations. Money flows to me easily and from all sources. I am beautiful. I am love. I am loved. I am worthy. So these start to pay off, and you start to take on that mindset versus some of you, what you were raised to believe about yourself. All right, well, let's keep looking. I want to see what this offer is. Whoa. I mean, first of all, can I just say you have the Eight of Wands again. 3 decks, and you have the Eight of Wands with each and every one. And it's coming after. So this Prince of Wands, this Prince of Pentacles, with his potential offer, and then movement. So it's almost like I don't even have time to think about it here. And that's why I need to think about it here. You know, if you are looking for another job, if you're putting resumes out, if you're just finishing school, you know, this is about opportunities coming to you. Literally coming to you. You did the work, though. Don't forget that. And then you moving with it. And yeah, it may require you to actually move. This is definitely a card of movement. And you have it 3 times. So for some of you, it's moving you away from where you are now. But don't let that scare you, because this is real opportunity that will take you into the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I forgot I had these cards. Look at that. 10 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Four of Swords. Again, taking time. Thinking things over. Thinking them over. You know, I have to say though, with this energy, I may be thinking things over. I may be praying, right? I may be even calling in Mother Mary. But what I'm also doing is I am seeing reality. I'm seeing my part. I'm seeing how I am, how my communication is. You know, willing to fall on my own sword to better my life. This is wanting to know what parts of myself would best suit me to look at, to change, to prepare me. Nine of Pentacles. Successful self-employment. This is about building up your worth. I mean, let's just face it, you know, and I get this all the time in my readings. If you want to start your own business, and listen, I feel more and more people are starting their own business. A lot of people online. But it doesn't even matter, because if if you're qualified to do it, if you feel qualified to do it, do it. Because I definitely feel what it's saying is everything will fall in place here. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So it's like it's covering every angle for us, right? But each time there's something that we need to look at. We need to take time, right? That we need to be patient in, or all of the above, to have true success in our life. You know, anytime I see the tiger, I feel this is someone who has control over the things that used to hold you back. They no longer hold you back. I also feel the nine is always about the journey up until this point. So for some of you, this energy is moving you from single life into a coupled life, possibly marriage. And again, I just have to say, like, the offer comes in quick. Okay. All right, let's look at the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands. You know, this Eight of Wands thing on the High Priestess could be spiritual downloads for many, especially with the Empress here. Oh my God, look at that, the Ten of Pentacles, again. Again. So the High Priestess sitting under the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords telling us, take a moment, re-examine, look at your communication. Make sure your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed, that type of thing. Don't be in a rush to move forward until you have clarity within your gut. Not so much your mind, right? Within your gut. I also feel like this is prayers being answered. You know, almost like the High Priestess is saying, like, you know, your call has been heard. It has broken through the veil. And bam, here comes, like, here comes almost like, it's almost like your life plan, right? Because you have the Ten of Pentacles on top of that. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. You know what? I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to look at the Four of Cups and the Prince of Cups, but I want to leave this out. I have have the Six of Pentacles, and I have the Nine of Swords. So what would hold you back here? Well, probably your fear of either balance or not having enough. This is a fear. This is the energy of overthinking. This is the perfect energy to come out during Mercury retrograde. Because Mercury retrograde can put us in this energy when normally there's no reason to be in this energy. All of a sudden it's like everything is a problem and everything is like, you know, it's like high anxiety. But there's no reason for it. I don't know why. You know, this is definitely overthinking. I often feel like this raven is like begging you to pick up this sword. Pick up the sword and get on moving. Make it the Ace of Swords, right? So the fear is within the Six of Pentacles. Give and take. And I have to say right here, I feel like I'm talking to the people who have someone coming back. That's not a weird back. Or you're going back. Let's take another one on that. So you're worried that there won't be balance. I feel like you're worried that there won't be, you know, maybe you felt like last time it was you giving, right? Like you did all the giving, and that's part of your fear. Well, is that's what's going to happen again? Am I going to receive also what I give? Let's not forget about the King of Cups that was here. You know, this is about everyone having an open heart when it's relating to someone from our past, right? Both having that open heart. And then we have Justice, card of Libra, card of Balance, Fairness, getting through challenges. I feel like she's saying the battle has already been won. You know, I'm looking at her sword. It's almost like a dagger, but I'm looking at her sword. And I feel like she's showing you this can be you versus this. To some of you, it's like this is your spirit, but this is where your head is at. This is who you really are on a soul level, but this is where your head is at. And if our head stays here, it keeps us here. And I have that Page of Pentacles again. The Moon, card of Cancer, Pisces, Cancer. And then I have the Emperor, card of Aries. Alright, so you know what? I feel like the people showing up, I feel like are the actual, for some of you, the people coming in. So I do feel like I have like a younger Earth. We have Libra, Aries, Pisces. But he is sitting on the Prince of Cups. Where that page came in right here. I like how Justice has her back to the Nine of Swords and she's looking at the Page of Pentacles instead. Just real quick, you know, when I have the Nine of Swords with Justice, I do have to say, and plus I have the Eight of Swords, so for some of you may be in a very restrictive place right now. I'm not sure how to say it. I want to say no fault of your own, but I don't know. Because, you know, for some it could be like jail. And if you're in jail, I guess that would probably be your fault. Maybe. But with Justice here, maybe not. You know, this could be being falsely accused of something. Well, definitely could be. Yeah, especially with the Moon and the Emperor here. Because the Moon is about things yet to be revealed. Or, let's just say, for some of you, this may be something that came through with the Libra full moon. Which, just happened on the 31st. So some type of truth may have come out that will help you move forward. A clarity. For some of you, it's an apology. You know, I feel like the universe is saying that what they really want for Virgo is peace of mind. I can see that everywhere in your cards, like stability and peace of mind. And that peace of mind has to start with you. Okay, so what's happening? For some of you, this is what the holdup is. Look at that. I just pulled the Lovers. So there's definitely a tie here, right? There's a tie to another. Chances are, again, you have been in a relationship with this person. Could have been 9 years ago. I feel like what this is talking about, though, I feel like whoever this person is, or it's you going to this person, and I feel like we're laying everything out on the table. We're laying all of our cards out. No more lies. Well, I shouldn't say no more lies, because the lies were of the past. This is about building a strong foundation together. I don't know. I feel like you're going to look at each other quite differently this time. Because I feel like there's going to be a whole new type of respect built up between the two of you. You know, when the Lovers comes up to me, I'm a card of Gemini, by the way. So we have a lot of people right here. So it could be happening for all of you, right? All different signs. This is definitely a type of love. You know, I'm just going to say it. Chances are you have lived past lives together before. Doesn't have to be as a lover. Matter of fact, I feel like for a few of you, it may have been like brother, sister, brother, brother. like you were part of the immediate family, but you weren't as a lover. You weren't lovers. This is probably just the past life. But nonetheless, what it's showing me is the energy of that bond. You know, it's like it can't be broken. It can't be broken. It's weaved through the fabric of time. And if this is you, and if this is what you've been wanting, you have to get control of your fear, okay? Just get it under control. I feel like what's going on is some of you are thinking about the future, and you're looking at, like, oh my God, but what if it happens this way? And oh my God, what if it happens this way? And holy crap, what if they don't like this about me? And oh my God, what if they don't like this about me? Stop. Stop. Shh. Quiet. You are a beautiful angel. Remember that about yourself. Treat yourself that way. This earthly body that you're worried about, remember that it's your earthly body, but you are spirit first. This is really what it's asking you to do. Even here, it's like where my mother used to put these beliefs in me, right? Through her communication, which wasn't very good. Shh, it's like, shh, no more. No more of that. You want to be the fool. And you want to allow things to unravel naturally. Show up the best you can every day. That is how you guarantee. Well, there's never a guarantee. I shouldn't have said guarantee, but I mean, I see a very, very strong relationship here. And I don't care where it came from, what's happened in the past, though I don't think this is someone who cheated on you or you cheated on them. I don't feel that. If it happened, it may have been one time. Okay? However, you or this person likes to flirt. But I feel that's under control. I feel like that lesson is learned. This person's been missing you, and you've been missing this person. So it's just the universe. You know, it's so funny. I'm hearing, shh, shh, just let it be. Let it be. Let it be because it was meant to be. Now, you have free will. You can say no. Always your choice, remember that. But the energy is here. Okay. And so, this is definitely a little bit of a block. And we have the Eight of Wands coming out on with the Eight of Swords on top of that. So again, Spirit asking you to just let go of things. Let things be, right? Because this, I mean, this is about as clear it can be when it comes to a block. The energy is available to move forward, yet I'm not ready. I don't know it. I'm not allowing myself to feel it. I'm still in past energy. I often feel that sometimes this is that victim card. Not that you don't have a right, but you don't want to play the victim. Playing the victim will keep you in victim mode. Remember that. You may have been a victim, but this is about getting your power back. Going with the universe here. You can see this is like a major block. Like nothing is going to move forward until you have the clarity that you're seeking. It's within. You know, I do feel like there's a couple out there. Maybe just one. I feel like you either made a phone call, an email, maybe a text. You may have reached out and not heard back. And that may have put you in this energy. Like, holy shit. I feel like if that's your case, make sure. Did I just say your case? Because I was going to say, make sure that is the case. You know, I don't know. I just kind of feel like maybe they didn't get it. They didn't get that call. Or they didn't get that email. Okay. I gotta see why. But this is very clearly showing me a major block that literally feels like it stops the energy. Look at that. I have the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Holy shit. So that's what has you in this energy. 10 of Swords is previous. You know, yeah. You know, you had a lot of swords in your back. A lot of things happen in your life. But it's about what did you learn from it. You have to try not to allow it to bring you down. Right? Life is about these challenges. But it's about what we do within them. Do we crumble down? Do we become the victim? Or do we rise up? This is clearly showing me someone who has let someone else, other people, control a lot in your life. I mean, I kind of really want you to look at this because I'm definitely feeling like somebody else has been running your life. Somebody else has been controlling your life. Other people's opinions. It's almost like your life has been stolen. Or you gave it away. I should say that. Listen, it's showing me the heavy, heavy energy. But this is of the past. Definitely of the past. This is the present. So you see how the energy way back here is holding you back here. Or holding you here. When the universe says, no, no, no. It's time to rock and roll. I got to get myself out of that. How do I do that? I got to turn my mind up. I got to listen to my intuition. I have to do meditation. I have to get into nature. I have to exercise. I have to drink water. You have to do whatever you need to do. This is about a better life. This is about what you've wanted. And for a few of you, I'm worried that you're going to miss it. That you're going to miss it. Now, it doesn't mean this energy won't come back around, but how many years do we have to wait again? Because you're clearly, no matter what this reading is talking about, one thing it's making sure is that you take time right now. And I feel like you have a couple weeks. And look at this Eight of Swords. Look at what you're doing, projects. Like this is a time of reflection. Because very soon, baby, there is movement. I mean, movement. Ugh, can't hold all these cards. But look where it wants to take you. This is stability at its finest. This is loving one's life again. Coming through the High Priestess. Not coming through our mind. Our thoughts, I should say. High Priestess tells us to have patience. Preparing us for what is coming. All right, let's take some more on that. So that's definitely your past energy. Now the Seven of Wands could still be going on because we have the Seven of Wands here. So you're still taking on other people's ideas of how you should live your own life, or you're taking on other people's. It's the energy of needing the feeling like you need to defend yourself here. But I'll be honest, I don't feel like here you are doing that. I don't feel like you're standing up for yourself. However, look at that. Beautiful. So for you, who's in the Eight of Swords, perhaps what's coming for you is freedom. True freedom. A different way of thinking. A different way of being. I feel like this Ace of Swords sets you free. Sets your mind free. The Ace of Swords, again, doesn't mean it's going to be a piece of cake, right? I got to understand it may take a little work, but aren't I worth it? That type of energy. Yes, you are. Hang on, we had a car fly. Got the Page of Wands. There's no way that the universe wants you sitting in this energy anymore. There's no need to. If you are really down, I feel like what you need to do, or what may help you, is to start doing some research on spirituality, on how we come to this world, on past life energy. Get yourself a couple good books. Journey of the Soul is one of my favorites. Communication with God. I love that one. And there's many more. There's many more. That's just what popped in my head. But I did love the Journey of the Soul. And I'm sorry, I cannot remember at this moment who the author is. But when I really took a spiritual turn, it's one of the first books I read. And I probably read it 3 times. You'd think I'd know who the author is. And I feel like this is, it's not about fighting your head, right? Fighting your thoughts, which seems impossible. So what we want to do is we want to look at it a different way. How can I get myself out of this energy if I'm having a hard time with my thoughts? Well, I need to arm myself with knowledge. I, again, feel like this person Not that you're not spiritual, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's so much good information out there for you. And I feel like this is the way you attack this energy. I hope this is only until Mercury goes direct again. But even if it's not, I like that the advice for you is to get out there and really start researching your soul's journey, or even a soul's journey. Any, like, look for that information. Okay. All right, so we are going to do final clarification across the board. And I am going to use the Tarot Illuminato for that, since we only used a few of them. So let's bring these up. Okay. So what I'm looking for is final clarification for Virgo on this spread for April. Three of Wands. Six of Cups. Page of Wands. So someone's coming back, no doubt. I have the Prince of Wands coming into the Six of Cups. Could be fire. But what it is it's definitely fire coming towards you. The passion coming towards you. Again, a very fast-moving energy. So we start this with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is me being optimistic about my future, right? It's like, I almost feel like here, if I do some research and I really learn, the journey of a soul, what it does is it puts me in a different place, a different space. It lets me see, this is about your ships coming in, right? But I feel like, I could be wrong. But I feel like these ships, they're not actually there. They're a metaphor of what's coming. These ships are those seeds of intention you planted within the Seven of Pentacles. But it's showing me to receive these ships, I need to be in a state of optimism. Not every minute of every day. But the more I can be in there, the more that I can be aware of my energy, so I can change it from this to this, the sooner my ships, my seeds of intention, come to me. This isn't on a smooth ocean, right? There's waves, there's some turbulence in there, right? But that is life, and we have to learn that. There's always going to be a little bit of turbulence. We're just to move through it. Move around it if you can. But if you have to move through it, then move through it. It's taking you to, many of you, Ten of Pentacles. However that Ten of Pentacles feels and looks for you. And, it's like, hello. And then this person meets you on your path. somehow this person then becomes part of your future. Because here you're alone. So for many of you, it may be some type of spiritual download that you receive. Because this is taking you, you're feeling one way here. But by the end of the reading, you're feeling quite good. Even if this is not a person coming back, this is the energy of feeling like a kid again. Feeling good. Feeling happy, playful, right? This is a reconnection to my life. But I have that page at once. Moving very quickly into the Six of Cups. So fire is very prevalent in your reading. All right, I'm going to take 3 more under that, though. Perfect. I have the 4 of Cups. Look at that. I have the 8 of Cups. And I have the 2 of Wands. Beautiful. So this is showing me that you're able to do this, and you will do this. Okay. So, again, 2 different energies here. This is about discontentment. Unsatisfied with the way my life looks right now. Can certainly be within my love life, right? But something is changing that around. It's you. But yet it's some type of energy that comes to you that helps you turn this around. 2 completely different energies. The 6 of Cups is what gives you the desire to move on from either your current love life or lack of. You can very much be alone here. I have to feel this. I have the desire for more. I have the desire for my soul's calling. It's matched up with the 6 of Cups. So, clearly some of you have been dreaming about this partner. And yeah, I'm calling it a partner because I feel they will be your partner again. Can this be past life energy? It can be. I don't feel that so strongly right now, but that doesn't mean it's not. So again, whether this is a person coming back into your life, you back into their life, or this is planetary action that's putting this new type of energy, this new fire within you, it's giving you the desire to move into this 2 of Wands. And that tells me that you're ready. That tells me that you're going to begin this journey. It is showing me that this is a beginning. Whether I've done it before, no matter how long I've even planned up here, this is the beginning of this new journey. You can even start to see his ships, right? He's not looking at them, but it's almost like through his provision. Of course, now I can't say the word. Gone. Anyway, this is about feeling and not seeing. This is about feeling that my ships are coming in. This is about taking a chance. This is the Fool saying yes. Absolutely saying yes. And prepared to move into this next part. And I do need to take one more card. I just want to see where the Two of Wands is going. By the way, the Two of Wands is looking straight up. So we could say he's looking at the Six of Cups, which is looking at the Eight of Wands and the High Priestess. Alright, alright, so I want to see after this Two of Wands. Let's see how far we can take this. After the Two of Wands, what can you tell us? What can you tell us just about the Two of Wands? Two of Wands. Okay, we're going to take them. I have the Two of Pentacles. Look at that, I have the Two of Swords, holy shit. I have the Ace of Wands. I have the Prince of Swords. So some type of, I feel like, oh, look at that, I have the Queen of Swords. Oh, I got two cards here. Six of Swords, holy shit, with swords. And the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, let me look at this. So, I'm looking at the Two of Wands. So, you say yes to this adventure. And, I mean, look what you're dealing with. They could be talking to each other too. Two of Pentacles, many times I have to make a decision, but there's a lot going on in my life. How am I going to fit this in? How am I going to do this? But yet I do have to make a decision over this, right? This is going to require me to have balance. Two of Swords, same thing. Decision needs to be made. Clearly, it asks me to tune into my intuition for this answer. Two of Swords is also knowing that you have spiritual help with this answer, with this decision, I should say. But man, it does feel a little heavy. But then we have the Ace of Wands that comes after that. And I'm just trying to think what cards were here. And then I have the Prince of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Look at that. For some of you, this could be the person coming back too. They were, this is their younger energy as the Prince, right? Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And now they're showing up as the Queen or the King. Growth with them. The Queen of Swords is, both of them are about the truth, are about clarity. But the Queen of Swords is someone, you cannot pull the wool over her eyes. If something is not working in her life, she cuts it out. She doesn't hang on and hang on and hang on, right? She just lets it go. She cuts it out. It's not serving her. It's not serving her loved ones, whatever the case. I feel like it's a spiritual truth also coming in. It's about things getting better and better and better. But it took your action, right? So you moved away from the drama of others, let's say. Because we're dealing with swords, right? And in the beginning, I do feel like there are a lot of other people's swords in your back. So you're moving away from that time. There is, hope is reignited. But this is you allowing yourself to move on too. This isn't the universe magically putting you in this boat. This is you putting yourself in this boat. You know, with the Six of Swords, I don't feel like, you know, I am completely healed. I have completely let go of everything in my past. No, but you're doing your best. You are operating more from optimism here than fear. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Well, hello, Virgo. And I'd be honest, I feel like this is just saying, this is when you shine. Like this is going to be a time period, and you know, I'm going to call it. I think it's like right after Mercury retrograde, where things just really start turning around for you and me. So the Queen of Pentacles, we need to pay attention to the details, right? And that's what's asking us up here. Queen of Pentacles, I don't have to have the limelight, right? I don't have to be front and center, though my work stands for me. I have to believe in myself. I have to be grounded within my own ideas. I also feel this is about independence. Like you need to feel that independence within yourself. In a relationship, out of a relationship, it doesn't matter. I kind of love we have the Queen of Pentacles when we have two Ten of Pentacles. It's like we're just missing the King of Pentacles, really. But King of Pentacles can be anyone. You know, it's like a challenge that you either say yes to or you say no to. Did I say a challenge? I don't mean a challenge. I mean an opportunity. Listen, there's opportunities. And I feel like there's opportunities in love, but there is a real growth available in careers, in those who are just starting out also. Especially if you're just you're getting out of school. I feel like an opportunity is going to come to you. I do feel like you're going to be moving. It's going to move you, literally, probably to another city, another state, another country, what have you. It may be far, but that's not going to stop you. And this is about a time with with the Empress and the Fool. I feel like this is the most important part of the message. I just need to be prepared when opportunity comes. I don't know when it's coming, but I'm ready for it. I feel like you need to be ready for spiritual downloads. For some of you, this can even be the energy of starting to see or hear spirit. I don't know. I just kind of got lost there. Because I feel like she's representing a lot of different things here. For some of you, it is a mother figure. Again, not in the best of ways. Others, these are fantastic epiphanies coming to you. I feel for some, this is about relationships that are starting or starting again. But why everything is being held up at this point is so I can dot my I's and cross my T's. So when I move in, if I decide to say yes to this, I'm prepared. The universe is giving you time to prepare. And also asking you to hang on too at the same time. You'll know when the time is right. You will feel it. I promise you. You will feel it. This isn't like a tiny little sign. You will know when the time is right. I just want to say, Virgo, be very careful in the month of August. August. That may be a hint for some. Be very careful in the month of April that you don't overanalyze things, that you need to remember, Mercury is your ruling planet. For the first 2 weeks, if you find yourself getting trapped within your head, I'm begging you, get out there, grab yourself a great book that talks about spirituality. And I feel the subject that would best suit for this month is about, however you want to find it, about how the soul, even information about soul contracts that we make before we come here to Earth. What was agreed upon? That type of thing. So I highly recommend that. Those type of books for you for the next couple weeks. Okay? I also feel that's going to help keep you out of your head. And I'm only saying out of your head because right now I can definitely see the energy of overanalyzing to the point where it starts to become anxiety. And then what's going to happen? It's going to sit within your belly. It's just where we hold it as Virgos. It's going to sit within your belly. It's going to be a whole different type of fire, right? And we don't want that. We want the fire from the high priestess, not the fire from an ulcer. That type of thing, okay? This is all your choice. You can say no. You can say yes. If you're not quite ready, even past, let's say, the 15th, don't worry about it. It's not about how quickly you move. It's more about not moving right this moment. After the 15th, I feel like if you're ready to go, go. If you need a little more time, that's okay. I feel like the restriction is lifted. And that's why I feel like Saturn's got something to do with this reading also. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And anybody else, I think just Capricorn. So if Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, we want to think about that. For some of you, may be a Capricorn coming back. I just have to say. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. It just feels like it's getting more confusing the more I talk. I mean, I know what it's saying, but I'm over-talking it. So I'm going to leave it be. Quite an interesting reading. It was a little... what I find is when I'm not quite following it, you guys do. You guys get it. And that's why I don't filter what I say, because it may make 0 sense to me, but someone out there will be like, nope, it made perfect sense to me. About being the fool. About being the fool. Not taking on other people's ideas, beliefs, direction. This is about going in your own direction. Trusting yourself, right? Definitely trusting within yourself. Looking things over. taking a moment, you know, making sure I'm prepared to go forward when it's time. High Priestess is going to let us know. You're going to feel it. Matter of fact, you know, the only thing I worry about is with this Four of Cups sitting next to the High Priestess, that some of you could be so focused on, or even unfocused, like unfocused in life. Just like that feeling of, ugh, kind of giving up. Ugh. That's your choice. But you're going to feel the energy too. I mean, you're going to feel this energy. So I feel like we're all going to feel the energy. And then what we do with it is up to us. But I'm going to be like the Fool this month. Absolutely. And when the timing is right, I'm going to go. I don't know where yet, but I'm going to follow. I'm going to follow suit because I trust in my intuition. I trust in my intuition more than I trust in my own thoughts sometimes. Patience. And then an energy shift. And then movement. This is about no longer living your life for other people. This is about living your life for you. Not being selfish, okay? I'm not saying be selfish. This is different. This is about you have a right to your dreams, no matter what anybody tells you. But the only person who can stop you from reaching your dreams is you. So if you're not satisfied with your life, hang on. Hang on for maybe a couple weeks. Things are going to change. Things are going to change. I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. You know, I always hate ending your readings because I love you guys so much. I love everyone, but you know, I do feel a little extra close to you guys. Just because I'm Virgo, you know. But I mean, I don't know. I really love you guys, and I don't know. Just thank you. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you for your donations, by the way. They have helped a lot, and I am so grateful for them. I am so grateful that you keep coming back. You know, I'm always surprised. Always surprised, but it doesn't even matter. Like, I would do it anyway. I would just sit here and film it anyway. You know, because the messages need to come out of me. But I love you guys, and I love doing your readings, so thank you. Thank you for the honor. I will see you guys soon. Just stay under that head just for a little bit, okay? And then there's an energy shift. I think something with Saturn. I hope one of you can let us know. I could be completely wrong, but I am feeling Saturn. So, all right, guys, I love you so much. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.